Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. Everyone loves the Three Gorges Dam. At 7 a.m. on December 1 local time in China, the water level of the Three Gorges Dam was 173.32 meters. This is a drop of approximately 70 centimeters compared to the water level 1 week earlier. On October 24, the dam's water level had already reached its upper operational limit of 175 meters. If you look at the dam from upstream, the water level is probably around the line indicated, and if you get closer it will probably look something like this. As of 3 p.m., the flow rate at upstream observation stations was 5,330 cubic meters per second, and the inflow to the Three Gorges Dam was 6,700 cubic meters per second. This brings the total flow from the dam area and tributaries to 1,370 cubic meters per second. The inflow to the dam has decreased significantly compared to a week ago. As of 7 a.m., the dam's total discharge was 7,340 cubic meters per second. The dam's total hydroelectric discharge is 31,000 cubic meters per second. If I do a simple calculation, I'd say that the Three Gorges Dam is generating just over 20% of its power, with 8 hydroelectric turbines in operation. However, I don't know the exact number in operation, as this depends on the potential energy caused by the water level. Compared to a week ago, they significantly reduced the discharge.
NISHIYAN channel.
Let's take a look at the latest data on the Three Gorges Dam released by China's Hunan Provincial Hydrological Bureau. We previously reported that there had been some movement in the discharge volume, shown in black, but they have further reduced the upper limit and kept the lower limit low. This is presumably due to the inflow volume, shown in green, which has been hovering around the lowest level for the past few days. Looking at it over the past month, it continues to be at its lowest level, and the same is true for upstream observation stations. The water level had been on a downward trend, but the drastic reduction in discharge volume has halted the decline. This graph shows the annual water level at the Three Gorges Dam, and how he adjusts it every year. I'm sure you're all familiar with this. Their routine is to lower the water level before the flood season and then fill it up in the fall. As of this morning, the dam's water level is in the 173-meter range, so it should be around here. Looking at the monthly rainfall, it was significantly higher than usual up until October, but that changed in November, with a cumulative rainfall of just 13.5 millimeters. Last year, due to water shortages at the same time, the rainfall was 26 millimeters, and this year it's only about half that. We probably can't expect much in December either, so unless they reduce discharge and power generation, the water level will continue to fall, and next January will start at just under 170 meters. Of course, there's a reason the dam is filled to capacity every winter: to maintain a constant supply of water downstream during the dry period leading up to spring. With only 1/3 of the water remaining, various inconveniences will likely occur in the downstream areas of the dam, including impacts on drinking water and agricultural crops. Next is the windy weather forecast, showing actual data for the last 12 hours. This shows the situation as of 4 p.m. yesterday. For the past week or so, there have been almost no signs of rain clouds, not just in the Yangtze River Basin, but from north to south. The typhoon is still lingering over the southern seas, with outer clouds only covering the southern coast. When I asked ChatGPT about the recent situation, they told us that while there has been little rainfall and the weather has been mostly cloudy in central Chongqing and Hubei province, in western Sichuan province there has been noticeable snow due to cold air, and temperatures have dropped significantly, especially in mountainous areas. The Three Gorges Dam was built in the middle of the Yangtze River at a huge investment. Its three functions are flood control, hydroelectric power generation, and shipping. However, due to decreased rainfall in recent years, it is no longer fully fulfilling its hydroelectric power generation role. Meanwhile, issues remain, including the accumulation of sand in the dam's reservoir, its impact on fish and other ecosystems, water pollution and other environmental destruction, cracks in the concrete, and waste issues. China's official media only emphasizes the dam's positive aspects. They claim that the dam's optimal water levels, considering hydroelectric power generation, shipping operations, and flooding, ensure safety and security, but I've always had doubts about this as I make this video. As far as our channel has investigated so far, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam is shown as the green line. Next, let's check the forecast for the future. There looks to be a thin layer of what appears to be rain clouds, but it will only rain lightly. This is not limited to the Yangtze River, but the same can be said for other areas. Today's weather at the Three Gorges Dam is forecast to be cloudy with occasional sunny spells, with a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius. The cold weather from the past few days has eased a bit, but it will likely get colder again from now on. Construction of China's Three Gorges Dam began in 1993 and was completed in 2009, making it one of the largest dams in the world. The dam was built primarily to control floods, provide electricity, and improve water transportation. The Three Gorges Dam power plant, the world's largest, is located here, with a power generation capacity of 22.5 million kilowatts, and has contributed greatly to China's energy supply. On the other hand, there are many problems associated with dams, and during the flood season, people often talk about the possibility of dams collapsing, so I think many people are aware of this. The Three Gorges Dam is located in the middle reaches of the Yangtze River, which spans 6,000 kilometers. It is located at the end of not only the main stream but also many tributaries that flow through the Sichuan Basin. The Three Gorges from which the Three Gorges name is derived. In short, before the steep mountains, the river merged into one, and the dam was built at the end of the gorge. Most of the rain that falls in the central and western regions of China ends up at this dam. Moreover, each tributary carries a considerable amount of water, so floods occur frequently. To avoid this, many dams have been built upstream, and some are still under construction. Looking at this diagram, you can imagine how dangerous the Three Gorges Dam is. This is a video that summarizes information about the Three Gorges Dam, and is a popular video that has been viewed more than 150,000 times. The URL is posted in the summary column, so please enjoy it. Flood season is coming to an end in China, with the Three Gorges Dam reaching full capacity for the first time in 2 years and the dry season continuing until next spring. A few years ago, repeated heavy rains and floods caused rivers to overflow, raising global concerns that the dam might collapse. Last month, data showed that rainfall in the Yangtze River basin had decreased. However, due to the effects of global warming, the Chinese people continue to suffer from abnormal weather events such as floods and droughts every year. As winter approaches and rainfall gradually decreases, the possibility of water shortages is already emerging. We will continue to provide the latest data-driven updates, so please subscribe to our channel.